I have an urgent message here for you today, and we're going to be revealing exactly what that is. My name is Diana, Psychic Intuitive. Before you are 3 objects. So feel free to choose one of these objects. Check the timestamps below to figure out exactly which timestamp goes to which, and watch your reading. If you would like to go, you can go right now. I'm going to go ahead and introduce these piles to you. Right now it's the white and pink crystal cluster is object number 1. Object number 2 is this beautiful smooth pebble that is aqua, green or blue, and pink on the other end with orange, green, and yellow in the middle. It's a very beautiful pebble. That's object number 2. Object number 3 is a beautiful star-shaped crystal with gold leaf inside, okay? Go ahead and choose whichever of these you are feeling the most called to. All right, so go ahead and make your choice or choices, and I will see you at your reading. Welcome to your reading pile 1. Let's see what this urgent message is. Let me set that aside for you. Let's take a look at what is coming through. Let's start at the beginning. We have tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Next, we have chain of events that will affect your life. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we have psychic. Next, we have win the battle. Okay. All right, and then next we have the fog's veil. And then we have the fishing net. Ooh, caught a big fish there. I see. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Okay. All right, so it looks like something's been going pretty slowly for you. Maybe, I feel like you are making progress though, but it's moving a little too slowly for you perhaps. You're having to take one step at a time, working on this thing, whatever it is. Perhaps you need to relocate, or perhaps you're trying to set off a chain of events that will lead to something you really want, okay? And you are concerned about how long it's taking, okay? Perhaps you're concerned about how long this is taking. It's slow progress. You're working it though, and I'm proud of you, but you just maybe wish it would go by faster or something like that, okay? I feel that perhaps there was a chain of events that got set off that maybe triggered this slow time in your life, and you've been reflecting on exactly how that happened. You're reflecting on the chain of events. You're trying to work through things, and you're taking your time. You're making progress slowly but surely. But I feel like this has been maybe weighing heavy on your mind. I'm also feeling for some of you that maybe you're chained to certain circumstances, or you're chained to a certain part of the world, and perhaps you would like to be free of this. And, you know, it feels like you're working through it, but it's just taking a really long time. And there's a certain drudgery to it. You're just feeling caught up, and you'd like to be free, but it feels like it's not happening fast enough. Right now, I feel that you are paying attention to your intuition, okay? You're paying attention to your intuition. You're following the signs, okay? And you've had a flash of intuition about how to go about things. I feel that you are trying to avoid pain, and you're figuring out how to do that. I feel that you are currently winning that battle, so perhaps you are a clairvoyant yourself. I also feel that you're feeling drawn to this message. This is part of how you are getting ahead, okay? Is you're trying to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you need to do. There's confirmation there, okay? You're paying attention to your intuition as far as your, like, what should I be doing? What should I be paying attention to? Who should I look to for help? What are the signs and signals I need to pay attention to? I feel like part of what you're doing is you're coming to this reading. I feel like you yourself are clairvoyant, you're intuitive, and you are paying attention to that. And this is part of how you're winning that battle, okay? I do feel like there's a little bit of a battle going on in the sense that maybe when it comes to the strategy that you're going to take, okay? Maybe there's a strategy that you're employing right now, and you're using your intuition to figure out what that's going to be, okay? You're navigating your situation using your psychic powers. And you're doing a very good job. You're winning in this way. I also feel like you're coming here as well, and this is arming you. This is giving you an advantage, okay, in the situation. I also feel that you're being very courageous. You're not backing down from this. You're not. Though it has been painful, you have not backed down. You're charging forth, trying to figure out how to free yourself of this chain of events that has led you to a very sort of crystallized, slow-moving situation, okay? You are figuring it out. And you are fighting, you're resisting this. You're not going to stay stuck. Oh no. This is how you are winning right now, is that you refuse to accept this. And you also have very strong intuitive powers, and you're powering through. You're listening to intuition. Your intuition is like a lighthouse telling you which direction to go to avoid pain. And you're doing a very good job at this, okay? Now, your spirit guides want you to know that though things have been confusing and uncertain, something is starting to take shape for you, okay? There's a big whale coming, a big catch. Pay attention, because something is starting to come together. As it comes together, pay attention. I feel like the answers are getting clearer and clearer for you, okay? I feel that you're going to catch a big whale, okay? There is something maybe you've been looking for, and you're going to be able to entrap it. You're going to be able to, I'm getting like Moab, the fisherman. And he's going to catch a whale. And he's not sure how he's going to pull that off. But he is. And I feel that spirit guides are saying that the way you're going to catch this big whale is by paying attention to the situation very closely. As details emerge, pay close attention, okay? Because they are emerging right now. And you need to grasp whatever information you can, and this will help you to act quickly and attain what you're trying to attain. So, I'm seeing that you might want, perhaps you are feeling stuck to a certain status or condition, and what would help you get out of this is to catch a big whale. Maybe get a job, or get a person in your life, or get maybe a romantic partner, or maybe just a business partner, or get a contract. I feel like there's something you're going to be catching. If you pay attention to the details in the situation, though they may be hazy, keep your eyes peeled, okay? So that you can act quickly, okay? Very important. And that is spirit guide's advice for you on your current situation. Now, I feel that you will attain something. You will. I'm seeing the net catching the big whale. I'm seeing this mermaid here with 4 pentacles on her chest. She already owns these pentacles. You're going to come into possession of something. You are. You're going to rescue your situation. Okay, you're going to rescue your situation. I feel like you may have lost something, but I feel that you'll be holding on to something. You will get what you are looking for. Look, we got a lighthouse here. We got a lighthouse there. Okay, spirit guides are trying to tell you that there's help. There's help. Look around. There's someone who's casting out a light for you to come, telling you, come here. This is where you will find respite. This is where you will find help. This is where you will find assistance and salvation. And once you figure out where that is, okay, you're going to be able to get over this loss. I feel like you may have lost something, and you'll be able to entrap a big whale of a situation. I feel like you're going to be very pleased with your catch. You may have lost a seal, but you'll be catching a whale, my friend. Okay? Part number 2, you're going to do really well if you pay attention to the details as they emerge. Don't let things slip past your awareness or your attention. Okay? I'm also getting, don't procrastinate. Act swiftly. As soon as you get information, start making moves towards that. Don't delay. Okay? So that, the sooner you get started, the sooner you will attain and get what it is that you're looking for. Okay? And I see that for sure that's going to be coming into your life. You're going to be coming into possession of something, perhaps an inheritance, or maybe a job, or something of value that you're going to own and you'll be able to hold on to that's going to be yours. Okay? And like I said, I think it's going to be a big whale of a situation. So pay attention so you don't lose it. But I feel that you will definitely attain it. I do see a warning though, that if you get too caught up in mourning, if you get too caught up in mourning your losses or moping about, you might miss it. So just perk up, look around you, look for details, helpful details, look for that lighthouse, follow the path with the light, get there, and when you get there, you will be blessed, okay? And that's what I'm seeing in the cards for you as far as your message, pile number 1. If you've enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and if you find it resonant, please give it a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much for coming by today. Take very good care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. You chose this beautiful. It's jumping everywhere, okay? Perhaps you're eager to see this message, and things are eager to move for you, okay? You got a lot of movement in your situation. I think that you're going to find that things move quickly in your situation, okay? Or come to a quick resolution, or that there will be quick progress in your situation. So you've chosen this beautiful pebble. I'm going to go ahead and move it to your upper right. Let's take a look at what urgent message needs to find you at this time. We have target, okay, a goal-oriented person, and fan, romance, celebration, and party. Next, we're getting exploration, okay, there's explorers in the jungle, and we're getting assassination. Ooh, okay, interesting. All right, let's keep going here. We have the anchor. Okay, beautiful. And we have the albatross's voyage. Okay. Next, we're getting the 3 of Pentacles. And finally, last but not least, we have the Strength card. So I feel like there is a goal you're trying to pursue. There's a goal you're trying to pursue. Perhaps you're trying to throw a party, or perhaps you are wanting to achieve a goal so you can celebrate your success already. I feel like you want to achieve this goal so you can party, okay? So I feel that you may be a fire sign, you know, or you're just a very driven person. A fire sign, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you're just a very driven person. And perhaps you like to work hard and play hard. There's something weighing heavy on your mind when it comes to there's a target you're trying to attain, okay? It could be that there's a party you want to throw, or there's a celebration you want to host, or perhaps you want to find a boyfriend or find a girlfriend. This has to do with romance as well. Perhaps you want to go on a date or find a partner, okay? All right, so I feel that you are not sitting around, okay? That's your first victory, okay? You're not sitting around. You are going on an exploratory excursion, and you're looking around, or an expedition, and you're looking for your treasure. You're actively out there patrolling. You're going to places, you're visiting places, you're going to the park, you're going to the museum. Spirit guides are saying you're onto something there. Keep on looking, okay? Get out there. Look for what it is that you want. You're on the right track. I feel that also that you're targeting a certain kind of individual. You're targeting a certain kind of person or a certain type of goal, okay? You're keeping your eyes peeled. I'm seeing a scope here, and there's someone being targeted here, okay? It's not necessarily like assassination, like you want to kill someone, okay? That's not what's being said here. What I'm seeing is that you have your eyes peeled and you're looking for a certain kind of person. And I feel that the way you are winning right now is that you have someone set in your sights. There's someone you have set in your sights. Someone who fits a lot of what you're looking for. If this is romance, I feel like you found perhaps a target. Someone that you feel is on your level, has, or, you know, is hitting the checklist, and is, you know, there's a lot of things that they're ticking on your box. Your boxes are ticked with this person, okay? I also feel like when it comes to your goal, you know, it's funny, we see an arrow hitting the bullseye, and here we're seeing a scope trying to hit that target. So Spirit has a very interesting way of trying to tell us here that you are on point. You are on point. You have your eyes set correctly. You're focused. You're not getting derailed. You're looking for what you want, and you are on target. This is how you're winning, okay? You're not confused. You're not dilly-dallying. You're not off target. You're on point, okay? So maintain that. Maintain that. Now, your spirit guides are saying, listen, I think you may have found someone or something, a pattern that's working for you, or you found someone who I think is a very good candidate, and spirit guides are saying, you know what, launch that anchor. Launch that anchor. Go ahead and dig in, girl, guy. Go ahead and dig in, pile 2, and land that anchor so you can be stable and steady. Okay. I feel that, yes, spirit guides are also saying, you know what, create a stable and steady schedule for yourself. You don't have to let yourself be tossed about by the fact that you're looking for something, or that you're trying to acquire something, or that you're trying to achieve a goal. Focus on a steady and stable schedule. Okay. I feel that spirit guides are also encouraging you to persist. Don't give up. Okay. Show your endurance, because it almost feels like you're so close. Okay. You're so close to either landing this thing, reaching your goal, finding this person. You just have to keep flying about. You just have to keep exploring, and you will find who and what it is that you are looking for. Okay. Now, I see that in the future, you're going to meet someone. You're going to meet someone who's going to put a smile on your face. Okay. I feel that also when it comes to work, I feel that you're going to be getting to link up your expertise, your skills with other people, or you're going to be successful at creating something. You have good workmanship skills. You're going to be able to create and pull something together. It could be that party we were talking about earlier. You're going to pull it off. Okay. I see you decorating, pulling flowers in order to decorate things, or for decoration, or maybe you're harvesting some plants because they're edible and you're going to put them in a salad. I don't know. But I just feel like your spirit guides are telling you, listen, you're going to be successful, and it's going to be beautiful what you're doing. It's going to be beautiful. Okay. I see that you're going to be able to lasso this thing in. I feel like you're going to lasso a whale of a person. Romantically speaking, you're going to meet a big whale. Okay. And what I mean by that is someone who is everything that you are looking for. Okay. And I also feel like they're going to be a big wig. Okay. Someone who is high up there. They're going to be like an executive or a CEO, someone who makes good money or something like that. You're going to be able to wrangle this person in. And I get the feeling they're going to want to be wrangled in by you. They're going to want that. And you're going to be able to successfully pull this person in. You're going to catch them in a big giant net, and they're going to be yours. Okay. So I do see that you're going to be successful romantically speaking. If that's what you've been working on, that's where you're going to get. Now, I feel like if you have been trying to maybe land a big contract, land a big client, or pull off an event successfully, I feel like you're going to do just that. I feel like at this event, when you finally put everything together, I feel like someone big is going to show up, someone impressive, someone you're going to be glad to have there. Okay. You're going to be very brave in how you handle this person. You're going to handle the situation with aplomb. You're going to have the gumption. You're going to have I feel like you're just going to handle it so well, fam. Okay. You're going to do really well. Just like spirit guides have advised you, show endurance, continue on. Do not stop. Do not falter. Plunge yourself into stability, a stable schedule, a stable routine. That's the most important thing. It's not about how much you do. It's about how stable you are. Okay. Keeping on. Okay. Keep targeting this thing, because I feel that as long as you endure and you persevere, you will land this big whale of a situation that you're looking for. You will. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, my beautiful viewer, pile 2. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you found this to be resonant, you enjoyed the message, and please put a like on it. Take good care of yourself, and I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye. Welcome to your reading, pile 3. Let's take a look at what your message is in answer to, as far as what is this urgent message that is coming through for you today. Let's take a look, shall we? Okay, let's begin at the beginning. We have Eagle. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Okay. All right. We're getting Whale. Great worry over nothing. All right. Okay. Very good. Next, we're getting Countdown to Doom. Countdown to Doom. Ominous. And we have Corpse. Okay. Wow. All right. Let's keep looking. We have The Abyss. The Abyss. Wow. Beautiful. And we have the Lionfish. Next, we have the Fool. And last but not least, we have the King of Cups. Okay. So you're currently dealing with something right now. You're dealing with some troubles. I don't know what it is. I feel like, maybe you've had obstacles to what you want. You've had some troubles. It feels like you keep getting obstacle after obstacle getting in your way. You're equipped to handle it though. You're equipped to handle it, but still it's bothersome, right? To have to deal with issues that keep coming up. It almost feels like something refuses to be solved. I see you've been worrying also. So sorry. Pile 3. You've been worrying about it. But I feel like spirit guides are hinting that try not to worry because it's like you're worrying over nothing. I'm not saying it's nothing. I'm saying that yes, you definitely have legit troubles, but you're able to handle it. So it's best to not worry about it, because wouldn't you like to have known, looking back, once you overcome your problems, I didn't worry too much. I have faith, So this is an opportunity to practice that. I feel like right now you are really, I almost feel like your worrying is helping you stay on point, okay? You are not letting anything, you're very aware of the time. You're sticking to timing. You're sticking to your schedule. Okay, I feel like you put yourself on a countdown. You're like, oh my gosh, you know what? I have 5 days to get the situation resolved. As an example, I've got 5 days and that's it. So you've been like, you set up a clock or a timer for yourself, and you've been working towards trying to take control of this thing. I feel that you have let something go. You let something go. I feel like you're not trying to hold on. No. You're not trying to hold on, because it doesn't serve you in this situation to hold on to what was, okay? You're letting something die, okay? And you set a timer for yourself in order to get out of the situation, or to, maybe you set a timer for yourself on how long you're going to mourn the situation. And when that timer goes off, you're done, okay? So I feel like you're being very decisive about how you're handling this situation, okay? You're on top of things in the sense that you are aware of the time. You're aware of the timing. And so that's good. That's a big advantage for you right now. And the fact that you've already let something go, even if it was wrongful, what happened, okay? Maybe it wasn't right what happened to you. It was wrongful. You let it go, and that's good for you. This is what spirit guides are saying, is you're doing the right thing. This is an advantage for you. The sooner you let something go, the sooner you can move on to grasping something new or creating space for whatever the universe wants to send you next. Now, I feel like the guidance here is that you look within, okay? Spirit guides want to advise you to take the time to look at yourself, okay, in this situation. What could you be doing better, okay? Did you play a role in the obstacles and troubles that came, okay? If you did, then try to figure out how that is, so you can maybe you can reenact it in your mind, and how would you do it different next time, that kind of thing, okay? You have to do a self-audit. And I feel like, honestly, the biggest thing I'm seeing is that, troubles and obstacles are a part of life, okay? The biggest thing I'm seeing here is the worrying. Don't worry. I feel like that's the main piece of shadow work that's jumping out at me that you need to do. I feel that you need to go ahead and draw your boundaries. You have to draw your boundaries, because it looks like there's two messages coming through here. Draw your boundaries, because if you continue to worry beyond a certain point, I feel like you're already on this, okay, in some ways. I don't know if you are, what this is specifically pertaining to, but it feels like you're aware that you shouldn't go past a certain point with the timing. Perhaps you feel like you only got a certain amount of time to get something resolved. Your spirit guides are telling you that you need to go ahead and draw a boundary on how long you're going to be mourning or worrying over this situation. Draw a boundary on it. And because it's dangerous for you to keep mourning or worrying about the situation that's done. It is. There's a danger there. It's going to impact your emotional being, your emotional state negatively, and it might derail whatever progress you're supposed to be making, okay? I feel like spirit guides are saying go for it. Go for it. If you've been given a place where you can go to make progress in your situation, then go there. Don't delay. Don't dilly-dally. Get to it, okay? I feel that this situation that died, or the situation that you're having troubles with, part of the reason you're having troubles with it is because it's a dangerous place. It's not good for you. it's not as good for you as you thought. Okay, if a situation came to an end, then spirit guides want you to know it's not as good for you as you thought. They need you to know this to help you let go. Okay, I'm also getting that you're worrying over nothing, really. You're worrying over nothing. It's best for you to let this thing go and see that, you know, the universe spared you of a dangerous situation. Okay, now I see that it's on to the next for you. It's on to the next. There's a great big new adventure coming for you up ahead. I see this mermaid coming out of the water, and her mermaid tail is turning into legs as she walks onto land. So there is a new adventure with a new terrain, a new kind of atmosphere coming up for you, and it's exciting. It's so exciting. And I feel like it's going to make you feel so good. You're going to feel so good. You're going to encounter a situation that allows you to feel very calm, that allows you to feel like you're back to your old self again, that allows your emotions to be balanced. You're not going to be stressed. I'm seeing that like this falcon is stressed, trying to get over all these problems. It's going to be calm. You're going to be feeling good, and everything, you're going to feel at ease. That's the new situation that you're going into. Okay, and it's going to honor, this new situation is going to honor your emotional peace of mind. Okay, this new situation that you're moving into, this new great new chapter, is going to support your emotional and mental well-being. Okay, that is definitely coming through for you on this reading. And that is all I'm seeing in the cards, my beautiful pile 3. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If it was resonant and helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you the best of luck. Take good care of yourself, okay? And I'll catch up with you at the next one. Bye.